This is a brief product review of the USB rechargeable NiteRider Solas 2-watt light. Ooh, there you go. So this is it. It's fairly compact. I was actually surprised at how small it was. It has a clip on the back of it that actually fits great on my backpack, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But it also comes with a few different attachments, this being one for your seat post. And worth noting is that this rotates, so you can change it to sideways or however you like to see it on your bicycle. And then the smaller, I think they call this a seat post stay bracket, but you could use it to attach it to, you know, any of the tubes that run down to your rear tire, or however you want to mount it. Same kind of deal. Then it comes with a few different thicknesses of rubber gasket type things that go inside of these little liners to help it grip onto your seat post or onto whatever post you attach it to. And it comes with a micro USB rechargeable or recharger that you can plug into your computer or to the, you know, your any USB charging port. So let's look at the light itself. On the bottom of it, you'll notice this little rubber plug, and that is where the micro USB plugs into the light to charge it. On the top of it, there is a button. There it is, and this little button does turn it on, and I'm going to try and aim it away from your eyes so it's not quite so blinding. But that's your first flash setting, and it is horrible. If I were to tilt it up, it's incredibly bright. But let's not ruin my camera or your monitor. And we'll flip it to its other flash setting. It kind of pulses. Bright and then dimmer. Flick, flick. There you go. Then it has a constant on bright and then a constant on dimmer, which is pretty nice. I mean, all those different options are good. And then when you turn it off, it gives you an indication of its current level of charge by flashing in blue when it is between 25 and 100% charged, and if it's below 100% charged, it would flash in red. And when it's on the charger, it is red when it's charging, and then it turns blue when it's completely charged. This is my Osprey Raptor 14 pack. I absolutely adore this pack for mountain biking. It holds quite a bit of water and has a little tool pouch and all that kind of stuff. But what I want to show you about it for this review is the attachment point for the light. It's almost like it was made specifically for this light. So let me show you how that looks installed. So this pack has two slits on it. You insert the clip into the top slit, and then there's this little tooth that sticks out on the bottom of the clip. I don't know if you can see that very well, but right there, so that it won't slide out because it catches this second slit in the pack. So let me show you what I mean. So when you try and slide it out, you can see that it gets snagged on that tooth, so it keeps it from falling out, and it just looks cool on the pack. It works really well. Really happy with it. And that's what it looks like in its second flash setting on the pack. And this mounting bracket I actually think is pretty good. I noticed in some of the reviews it seemed to be flimsy for folks, but I'm really impressed, especially with the way that you can rotate it and flip it all the way around. And then the way this slides into it, just slide that guy down and you'll hear it click when it's in. And then when you want to remove it to charge it off the bike, you just pull that little lever and slide it out and you're good to go. This is the light mounted on my bike, just on this little down tube here that runs down to the rear wheel. Very easy to mount. You can change its angle by adjusting that particular screw. That's easy again to slide off to recharge it, and it's super bright, super visible. So that's the first flashing mode. Let me change it for you. That's the second flashing mode. It's kind of hard to miss. This is the steady on bright. And this is steady mode low, and this will last 36 hours in this mode, and it's still pretty darn bright. Steady high lasts 4.5 hours. The first flash mode is 18 hours, the second flash mode is 17 hours, just to give you some feeling for how long it lasts on a charge. But it feels like it lasts a very long time, because I, for one, have never ridden a bike for 36 straight hours, but who knows? Who knows what you're into? And when I turn it off, it'll blink blue to indicate that it has a charge between 25 and 100%. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Be safe out there.